Good morning, guys. It's your girl Bunny, and I go live each and every day at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday. Come on in here, Blunts. Let's go. Mama Blunt, not too far behind. I know y'all was talking ish about me. Hey, late. What's going on, Chef Cameron? Good morning. Today we were talking about Timeline Tuesdays. Last night, it's so funny. I was actually chatting with my sis Blunts back and forth in the DMs, and I was like, you know what? Today, what's going on, 21? I see you. Here, y'all. If it's your first time stopping by, don't worry. My name is Bunny. I go live each and every day straight out of Jersey at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and sometimes on Sundays. Koya in the house. Let's go. I love my people because they be on timing, okay? First of all, Bunny, y'all, you know you're supposed to be in here at 6. Why you always pouring in here about 6:03, 6:05? Why am I always late? Why I can't cat mama? What's going on? Why am I always dragging it from the bathroom to up here? Nah, I'm gonna try to get it together. Next week, I'm gonna try to make it a goal of mine to get up here at 5:55, just so that I'm on time. Cause I don't appreciate the fact that I'm late. I really don't. I really try my hardest, but I'm not a timely person. So today we're going to be talking about dating deadlines. So it's gonna be. I have so many boards for today. I want to kind of gauge what you guys feel about. Thank you, Blunts. Let's go. I want to kind of gauge like what are reasonable time frames for things. 'Cause I feel like, thank you, Blunts. Let's go. Pop. Ooh, I just hit. Pop. Thank you, Blunts. Pop. Let's go. Thank you. Come on with the light up. Yo, showing love so crazy. I can't even. I can't even talk. Let's go. Let's go. Let me get my first timeline. Dang, girl, right? Let's go. I can't even be mad about it. Let's go. Thank y'all for coming in and getting your daily heart meet. It's like I said, it's my brrr, brrr. I gotta reset because my sis just had me hyped. Let's go. Kung Fu just stepped in the building. Good morning. All right, I'm gonna help y'all. Let's get our first timeline on the board. Marla just stepped in. Let's go. If it's your first time stopping by, yes, I do this. Sally, Jesse, Raphael, Claps. I am a 90s. Well, I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 88. That's so confusing to me. But I'm an 80s baby. Okay, I'm used to old talk shows. I love the sound of the clapping. I hope y'all like it too. If y'all don't, just stay tuned because you're going to like the sound of my voice. We're going to have a good time. All right, so since Blunt is already in the box, I guess you want me to get it started. We are going to be talking about dating timelines. Okay. Let's start with this one. Nah, let's take it all the way. I feel like turning up the heat. Let's go all the way to the heat. Since you and I had this conversation yesterday, decline. Hold on. They trying to request to battle. I don't do battles. We just come in here and have a good time. Hold on one second.
Bunny would win, hands down.
Boy. All right, boom.
They don't want the smoke.
Huh?
I said they don't want the smoke.
Did you mean the request though? T Box in the house. Okay, boom. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. So let's get into it. We got a lot of different. Today is Timeline Tuesday, where we're gonna talk about a lot of different dating timelines. Basically, how long you're willing to wait for XYZ. Our first dating timeline, it might get a little toxic, and that's okay. Blunts. If you text them at 9 a.m., by what time do you expect a galaxy in here? Come on, Cat. Nah, let me put some music on. I don't even care if it's copyright on YouTube. We about to turn up this morning. If you text them at 9 a.m., by what time do you expect a response? Blunts, give it to him. Let me grab my chapstick. Go ahead.
I mean, by 9 a.m., the day's pretty busy. So, I mean, that's a pretty hit and miss. I'm
Give me
expecting
yours.
something by noon. I'm expecting something by noon.
Come on with it.
2 o'clock. But I ain't even gonna hold you. I get the little just checking in, little quick randoms. You know, nothing. Too heavy. But like I said last night, we're sitting on a couple of hours right now.
So okay.
I done ended it about 4 times so far.
I'm telling you. So, and you know what? That's a valid one. And in chat, y'all let me know in the chat. If you text somebody that you're getting to know at 9 a.m., what is a reasonable time you expect to text back? And how many times did y'all break up with them if you don't get yours by 2? So Blunt says if you text you at 9, you got to about, let's go, Marla. You got to about till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, if they don't text you at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, is it a dub? You hitting the block? Like what's happening?
See, all my screws ain't there. So that's the thing. I'm holding on to the little bit I got. I'm not blocking you, but the scenarios are playing. That's all I got to say.
Saxophones is
the saxophones are screaming. I might have learned the Kia too.
Lord. So my thing is this. Okay, so they don't text you by 2. Now it's 7 o'clock in the evening. Now they're hitting you back, and they're like, "Hey, what's up? What's your response?"
Oh, I'm dry. I'm gonna be dry.
But you gonna respond?
I'm gonna respond.
Do you ever bring up the fact that they took too long? Good morning, Pamela.
No, because you knew you did.
How many shots they got for the full work day? No text back.
That was it.
The first one. So the second time they do it, is it a block?
Oh, I'm not. I don't block. I'm not blocking you.
There's no reprimand. It's just like.
I'm just not talking. I'm not blocking you though.
Oh, but you won't respond by the second time they do that. All right, cool. Let's go. Thank you, Blunt. Dad, we in here today is Timeline Tuesdays. I've got a bunch of boards where I want to kind of gauge what your guys' timelines are. Now, Bunny, why do you want to know this? Because I know I'm not right, okay? I know, like Blunt said, I got a couple screws loose. And I know I'm very much the type of person... I know that I'm very much the type of person that broke up with you 18 times today and you ain't even know it, right? And so I really want to gauge with the people where the median is so that I could tell whether I'm on too close to crazy or just right. Because I feel like everybody got a couple French fries loose. So I want to kind of gauge what kind of timelines y'all we talking about. So let me get my next one up. And I should have left my sis up here for this one. All right. If SMEX starts at 8 p.m., what time is it over? So So if y'all get it started at 8 o'clock, what time is it over? What's the time expectancy on the SMEX? Y'all can come chat with me. Y'all can tap down in the comments. But let's get these comments going. I thank y'all for showing donuts. I thank you for the love. I appreciate it. But y'all know what I appreciate more is conversation. So yesterday I was watching something on TT and they were talking about, oh my gosh, Solo Soiree said 9:30. Okay. Sam 5 said 8:05. I really want to see what the Yay, thank you for using that new Bunny Bun sticker. TikTok made me a sticker. That sticker is so outrageous, but hey, we gonna use it. Thank you for sending that Bunny Bun love. Violet said, when I'm done. Okay, excuse me. Bad Bruce at 8:16. If it's your first time stopping by, my name is Bunny, straight out of Jersey. I go live each and every day at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and random times on Sundays. Sometimes Marla said 8:17. We are talking about Timeline Tuesdays. We are coming up with different timelines for different things. We were just talking about if you text somebody at 9 a.m., what time do you expect the text back? They were saying some people said 11, some people said 2. Now we're talking about if SMEX starts at 8, what time is it over? Marla with the Galaxy. Let's go. Let me see what Solo Soiree said. Solo Soiree said that's including foreplay, position switch, second round, etc. Okay. He said you got an hour and a half for the foreplay, position switch, in the second round. Let's go with that. Baby Cake said 8:30. What? Freakiest Deakiest said 8:30 or 2 a.m. Sound like a whole bunch of chafing going on at that point. What? How was you doing it for that long? I see somebody in the box, but I also don't see you there. I think you just shared. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate y'all. Blunt said 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Okay, either or. I was talking about 8 p.m. But let me know. So is there a time difference for the morning versus the night? Do y'all feel like y'all have more stamina in the morning, or would y'all rather do more at night? Do y'all feel like the morning breath only gives you but so limited time in the morning? What's this? Ooh, Ace Brown said I'm done eating at 9 and done hunching at 9:30. Ace Brown trying to get a couple DMs. Ladies, y'all see Ace Brown? He said he's done eating at 9 and done hunching at 9:30. Ace, go ahead and tell him something. Freaky said, how is you doing it for that long? It's definitely giving tendernism. It's the body parts is aching. I don't know. I think. Oh, Marla said I'm best in the morning. Solo said morning sessions are quicker. Crystal said 8:15 and done lying by 9:31. You talking to Ace? Ace, they don't think you could do the hour and a half. The hour and a half sesh. Yaz Blue said the question is, why are you doing it that long? Bro, that's what I want to know. I feel like people watch these videos and they think that things are supposed to be lasting forever, ceiling fan swings and all these things. Tayden said 11. All right, Tayden. And like I said, you guys, if it's your first time stopping by, you're welcome to come up in the box and chat with me because I really want to hear from y'all. Crystal said, morning, everyone. Good morning, sweetie. My thing is this. I think it's unrealistic for anything past 30. I feel like, nah, I might be lying on that. I feel like the hour sesh is only really I don't know. You know, I never really set a timer. So it's like, maybe I should set it. No. Setting a timer is crazy word. Maybe I should at least peak at the time. Because I feel like,
be like, hold up, wait, I gotta start the clock.
yeah, because like I just want to know. Like honestly, I don't know. I've never really sat there and looked at the time and was like, okay. And then when we're done, I was like, oh, okay, that was 30 minutes. That was 40. So I really don't know how long it'll be in there. But I think the hour and a half might be a reach. I don't know. Talk to me, Courtney. If the SMEC starts at 8 o'clock, what time is it over?
Listen, I'm gonna say if I'm with a man, it's gonna be like 8:15. But I'm with a woman, we still gonna be going at 8 a.m. the next day.
Oh my God. What's that about?
I mean, it's all in jokes. It's all in jokes. But like, I feel like it really depends on like the mood that you get when you get in there. Like, what brought you in there? Is it makeup? Is it just because we got into the mood? Is it because we saw something and we both needed something? Is it because you want it and I'm like, God, let's just get this over with? Like, what
Not the guy, let's get this over
with. You know what I'm saying? Like, there do be those times though that like you don't really want to, but you're like, I know this is what they want. I know this is what they need. Let's just get it done and over with, you know, because there's going to be times too where you want it and they don't want it, but they're going to be like, let's just get it done and over with, you know? I mean, like, I feel like we have control, like we collectively as like me and the other person, like we have control over how long it can last, like how much foreplay is going to go into it, how much buildup is going to go into it. Like, what are we doing? Are we like talking while we doing it? Are we just getting down to business? Like what's happening? You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask this to everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, do you feel like SMEX is a duty of relationship or marriage? Is it a duty? Because like what Courtney just said is there's going to be some times where you don't really feel like it. Do you feel like you should just push through because this is your partner and you want to give them pleasure? Or you feel like, nah, if I don't want to do it, I'm going to just say I don't do it? Courtney, how do you feel before I let you down?
I feel like sometimes, yes, like I'm chronically ill. So there are times that I don't want to where like my body just can't. And there are times that I don't want to just because like maybe I'm tired or I had a rough day, but like it's not going to physically or emotionally hurt me to do so. You know, like I may not just be in the mood as much as you, and that's okay. I don't mind like doing that for you. So I feel like that's one way that you can like, I don't want to like say support your partner because then it feels like a weird transactional kind of thing. I mean, in a way it is transactional, but like I feel like that's one thing that you can do for them if you're not necessarily 100%. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, let's see. Let's ask the people. Thank you, Courtney. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yo, I don't even know why they're not letting me see that comment. Thank you, Blunt. Let's go. Let me catch up some of these comments. I got you, Ace Brown. 1 second. Let me catch up a couple of these comments. I saw Trust say, when it becomes a duty, pack it up. I see Miles in the comments say, if the SMEC starts at 8, it's ending at 8:45. 8:45. Blunt said, I'm gonna push you out the bed by that point. Let's go. It was a comment I wanted. Oh, Trust said, once it becomes a chore, pack it up. I saw my sis down here. She loves pink. Don't leave it open for me to look other places. Let's go. Hey, Brian, I think I saw you say when I asked if SMEX is a duty of relationship or marriage, you said yes.
Yeah, because of course, because once you go ahead and you allow the person to start venturing elsewhere, you allow other people into into your circle, so to speak. So now you're going ahead and telling that person, go ahead now, like the young lady just said, if you're sick or something like that, that's understandable. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because that person should know that, you know what I mean, that those things going to come with the territory. Mm-hmm. But if there is nothing wrong with you and you're just like constantly, I'm not in the mood, and a lot of people don't understand what you do in the beginning, you got to do through that relationship and or marriage.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of people go ahead and in the beginning it's like, oh yeah, let's do this, and then all of a sudden you become who you really are, which is, yeah, I'm not really into it like that or whatever. So like Trust said, once it gets to that point where it becomes a chore, pack it up. It's time to go.
Well, let me ask you this, and this is for you and for the chat. If your partner withholds SMEX, is that an open invitation for the streets? Does that say more about them or more about you though? Like, so like, if they're withholding, they don't want to do it. It's been, I don't know how long. Is that them pretty much like walking you out to the streets, or you still have to hold the responsibility of being like,
I'm going to say
time or whatever. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say if they're withholding, especially if it's your spouse, if they're withholding, one, that's against y'all vows. Believe it or not, people don't understand that. That's against your vows. For both parties, not just women to men, but men to women too. But if you're in a relationship, you might want to ask them, like, are you still into me like that? You know what I mean? Are you still feeling me? Things change, people change. So are you still into me? Is this something you still want to be part of or whatever? Because, bottom line is, I don't want to waste your time and you shouldn't want to waste my time. So if you're withholding, that means you're deliberately stopping it. So, chances are either they out there or they're telling you go ahead and go find something else that's a little bit better. You know what I mean? But now, as far as the time, like I said, you have to clean your plate first. It takes about an hour to clean your plate.
All right, Ace.
It takes and that's if you don't have a water hose. Because if you have a water hose, then I may be down there a little bit longer.
Okay,
I drink a lot.
Ace? I'm not asking for you.
Yeah, I'm in Jersey.
All right, y'all. If y'all want to find somebody who can clean your plate for an hour long, his name is Ace Brown. I'm not sure what county. I think Essex County, right?
Yeah.
They're out of Essex County.
But I try.
Oh, but he travels. Wow. She Loves Pink said, I'm in Jersey. What's up, babe? First of all, don't play with me, because if y'all want to get in the box for 2 minutes, y'all can have a conversation. And one thing I would love for She Loves Pink and Ace Brown to come up here, because both their personalities together, I think that might be some heat. Ace Brown and She Loves Pink, y'all want to come up and chat for 2 minutes? Y'all ain't even got to turn the cameras on. Y'all ain't got to turn the cameras on. Y'all want 2 minutes of a quick little speed convo? Here we go. Oh, he's back in the box. Hold on. Oh, come on, She Loves. Let's go. She said, I'm game. I don't play. I don't know why they're blocking your comments, She Loves. You must be doing a lot in other chats, because they be blocking your comments. I can see them, but the people can't see them. Oh, here we go.
don't know why. I don't know why my comments are blocked, but I play too much.
I don't know why either. Every time you comment, I can see it, but the people can't see them. All right,
That's
boom.
crazy.
Because she cutting up in other
She
chats.
cutting
that's
up.
why.
I don't though. I don't.
Let me get my countdown. We're going to do 3 minutes to heat because they don't even got a 2-minute timer. Let's go. And boom.
So you in Jersey?
Yes, I'm in Essex County as well, I think. I'm in Newark.
Yeah,
that's
County. You must have just moved here if you asking about that being in Essex County.
Yes, because I'm originally from New York. So
Okay. What part?
The Bronx.
Okay. Oh, yeah. See,
Yeah, I'm a Bronx baby, a New York baby all day.
Y'all migrated over here. That's what's up.
Yeah. But
That's
I've been over here for about 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
How old are you?
I'm 44. How about you?
35.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not you right there on the range where I normally be like, yeah, I'm done now. I can't go. I say 10 years younger than me now that I'm here.
My rule is always 5 years younger or 5 years older. So I could give you a pass.
Oh, you can give me a pass. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a pass.
Yeah, we definitely gotta chop it up and talk and see. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm an active person, so I like rock climbing and like I'm an activity person. Like you don't gotta sit and feed me all day. I like to keep my figure small. Like you don't gotta feed me all day. We could go out for a drink. Margaritas is my favorite. Like, tacos, like something small like that.
Okay, definitely. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely going I checked out a couple of your pictures. You good?
Period. I'm too down to earth, so I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, what do you think? I'm too down to earth. I'm too official for this.
Yeah. No. It's all about being real, but
exactly.
That's how we engage. So it's definitely one of those things where if you have a real conversation with a real person, you can definitely go ahead and navigate what you about. So I can feel the vibes that you're a down to earth person.
Period.
Exactly.
Okay, definitely.
I could definitely see her on the back of your motorcycle, Ace. You got
a
bike?
I tell people all the time, if you ride on the back, you have to ride other things too. So I don't normally have people on the back of my bike.
So you don't give rides? That's crazy work.
No. Nah, because like if I'm showing somebody, like in all seriousness, if I'm showing somebody because they never rode before, I'll do that. But it's more like a teachable moment. Like, hey, this is how you be safe on people's bikes, so on and so forth. Like I was in bike week and I was showing people that. But if you like, let's say for example, she love you like, can I get a ride? I'm like, you riding, or what you doing? Because if you riding,
well, listen, I do both riding.
I tell people,
ride, and then I ride.
Okay, so
ride.
I tell people all the time, it's 3 levels of the riding. First, you ride the bike, then you ride the face, then you ride the. Okay, that's enough.
All right.
Did y'all follow each other yet?
Oh, I'm gonna follow you right now.
No, I was already following her.
Oh, really? Oh, so did you see my videos?
Which one?
Any of them. I do like them little silly story times, like my dating chronicles and stuff.
Nah, I didn't see those. I didn't know which videos you were talking about.
Well, he can go check them out later, and y'all can both slip into each other's DM, and y'all better
I'm gonna follow you now.
Around like a week. Let's go.
All right, cool. I got you.
Okay, thank you, Bunny.
You already know. Let's go. One thing about me, let's get it set up. Oh, all right, with a little speed date, real quick. I love it. Coach Derek, you just missed our little speed dating session. Let's go. I like that. You can tell she a freak of league, he a freak of league, freak of Mika Skeet. Let's go. Queen Quasia, what's going on?
Nothing, girl. Yeah, you be having it lit on here.
You know what's going on. Is this a first time stopping by, y'all, my name is Bunny straight out of Jersey. I do this each and every morning. Thank you, Jenna. I do this each and every morning at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and some Sundays. Queen Quasia, before I change my board, if the SMEC starts at 8 o'clock, what time is it over?
So for me, when I was dipping and dabbing, like Courtney was saying with the girls, like, okay, it could last forever, like literally forever. But because you know why? That's because a man, not saying a man can't keep up, but you know, once he ejaculates, it take him a while to get back up. He got to get back ready. But versus women, we just, you know, this waterfalls keep going and going and going and going.
That's a fact.
So, but a guy had told me, like, who I was with for a while. He told me like a cheat code for that is like before they do it, before you know they hump or whatever, before you hump, they like to jack off so it can take them longer than usual. Yeah, it can last them longer, right? So that's a cheat code that they do, and I was just saying, like, for all the ladies in here, like, if they need that, yeah, tell your man to do that so he can last longer. But yeah,
one thing about me is I always say the first one's on the house, because I feel like, yes, the first one does come a bit quicker than the next one, because the next one they gonna try to take you through there. So yes. No, don't do that. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, go handle that first. Nah, the first one's on the house. Then we can go, you know, maybe go get a snack. I'm very big on snacks. Go get a snack, and then let's get back to it about 15, 20. You know what I'm saying? Men in the house, how long y'all need in between? Y'all need a 15, 20, 30? Y'all really need these breaks? Thank you, Queen Quasia. Let's go. How long y'all need between the sesh? Trust that depends on what time the mission is. I did my part. Let's go. Tatum said, I don't need no break. Okay, period. First of all. Secondly, break where? Let me see what other boards we got up here. Today is Timeline Tuesday. We are talking about different timelines in relationship. So basically, we were just talking about SMECs. Hey, Wyatt, come on, bundles. Ace Brown said, my break is eating another meal. Okay, but Ace Brown gonna have more than one DM today. That's really what's gonna happen, because he the only man in here really showing up, showing something in the chat. Now, Wyatt, come talk to us. If the SMEC start at 8 o'clock, what time is it over?
I want it to be over by like 8:15.
Okay. Do you have plans? You have something to do?
No, but I don't want it to be super long. Okay, a cute like 20, 25 is like max. I'm like, okay, what are we doing here?
I mean, so are y'all laying around? Like, all right, let me ask y'all this. Are y'all laying around? Are y'all getting the warm towel and laying back down? Y'all getting up for the Netflix TV? Like, is there any hold you time before the next one? Or y'all just shooting up, going about your way, and maybe we'll reconvene back here in 30 minutes? Like, do you do the cuddle sesh, or are you more like a stone cold smell you later?
Cuddling is fine, but if the mood if the mood is to like go again, I don't know, I'd say probably like at least like 45 minutes to an hour stone cold.
Yo, Franklin said I'm stone cold, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a mom, as we all know, and I'm so used to doing things that, yes, I'll get up and I'll just like kind of, and I had to kind of get dialed back by my partner before, like, just lay there, like, just, you know, I don't know how to stop moving, because that's all I do all day. So I'm a little stone cold, but it's not on purpose. So I'll be trying to work on it. So that's why I really be wanting to gauge what's really going on in the world besides what happens in my head, because I know that I'm more like a doer. Like, okay, boom, all right, let me get the towel. Here's a towel. Let me go, like, you know, and next thing you know, I'm putting laundry in the load. And this is all between the next sesh. So it's just like, I want to see what the people doing. Thank you, Wyatt. Let's go. What are you doing?
I'm reading the comments. Sorry.
Let's go. Let's change our board up. I see a couple of Stone Cold Walker wares. Blunt said, I gotta go. Yo 411 said, you can check back. You can go back to back depending on how attracted you are to the person. Yo, 411 said you can go back to back depending on how attracted you are to the person, and I could not agree more. Nothing's worse than being a woman who is very mentally stimulated, sapiosexual, demisexual, all the words they want to say, very in tune, and realizing you ain't really like them like that after the first arrival. Because after the first arrival, what will Lil Wayne say? After I arrive, I come to my senses. After I come to my senses. It's just like that. Like if I don't have that emotional or even like mental connection with you after I arrive, I feel like, why was I even here? Let's go. Let's keep talking about these timelines. Let me get the next board up. Let me see what we got. Okay, well, while we're on the topic of Smex, let me give y'all one more Smex. Are you willing to wait for Smex, and how long? Today is Timeline Tuesday. We were talking about different timelines. I'm just getting the Smex ones out the way, and then we're going to talk about some dating timelines. How long are you willing to wait? You meet them in the beginning. They let you know, listen, I ain't just giving it up to everybody. You know, I want a serious relationship. I'm trying to wait. Are y'all willing to go the distance? Are y'all willing to wait all the way until marriage? Are you willing to wait just until date 3? Are you willing to, do you guys have a timeline on the wait? Ace Brown said depends on the person. I feel that. Let's go. Franklin said I've been there before. Come on, Franklin. Let me catch up Derek's comment. Derek said gotta leave in time for the Charlie Horse recovery child. Gotta leave in time. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Derek. That is such a valid comment. At my tender age of 38, the Charlie Horse is the most disrespectful thing in the room. At my age, and they say I drink water all day. They say it's dehydration, but baby, it's just a certain position that you will get that Charlie Horse every time, and nothing is so more. Like, it's not even embarrassing because I would hope the person that you're dealing with is somebody you really rock with, but like. The Charlie Horse is so disrespectful. I can't even. Sean said, as long as possible, I can wait until marriage. Wyatt said, have you ever woken up to one? Literally the worst. Yes, all the time. Blunt said stretch, and I don't. That's one thing I'm terrible at. I will work out all day and still not stretch. AG said he's not waiting. Okay, AG, what's that about? Katie said yes, and I can wait forever. She Loves Pink said, I'm not waiting. Pamela said it comes at the worst time. Yeah, them Charlie Horses is crazy. Uncle Charlie, no joke, says joke. Grace Wonder said there's no timeline. I'm middle age. Let's go. All right, Franklin said it just depends what the mouth do. Ooh, Franklin, let's have a conversation. Snoop said, heck no, I'll wait for a few dates at the most. I'm human. Lori Loop said, married for 28 years and I waited. It was worth the wait for me. Come on. Welcome back, Lori Loop's Crochet. I recognize you. Jay Sunflower said, I'm willing and want to wait. So that's the thing. Our brother down here in Franklin said, he's willing to wait, but it depends what that mouth does. But honestly, I've heard some mixed reviews on that as far as men feeling like that's kind of like breadcrumbing. So like, because they feel like, or what I've heard is giving fellatio while not giving that, it's still Smex. So what are we doing? So how do y'all feel about that? He's saying if the mouth work, he could wait for the downstairs. But is that like breadcrumbing? Are y'all willing to do that? Like, or do y'all feel like, baby, just give me the rest? Like, or is it all or nothing? Because I feel like I've heard mixed reviews on that. And the only reason I'm not. Grace Wonder said no. Widow said women better learn how to weaponize the schmucks. Okay, weaponize it is crazy. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. And guys, you all are welcome to come into the box. I see 81 faces in the chat. You're welcome to come up and have a conversation with me instead of just being down there in comments. I love when y'all come talk. Even though the sound of my voice is pleasant, I love to hear your voice. I've never seen you before, Emma. Hopefully you're coming in love and light. Emma, where you from? Okay. Pamela said, I want it all. Leek said, me personally, I can wait. It ain't waited out. It ain't that serious. Sydney said, that still smacks. Way more intimate than intercourse. Sydney said fellatio is way more intimate than intercourse. How do y'all, so let me ask y'all this. Solo Soiree say, I can't have one without the two. Let me ask you this then. I know a lot of people feel like kissing is a very intimate thing. Do you guys withhold kissing for a certain amount of time? Talk to me, 21. What's going on? I'm not going to be able to call you Violet. I'm sorry. 21.
Yeah, just call me Violet at this point. We know who I am. Sorry for background noise. I am feeding my dog.
No problem.
I'm a hypersexual lady.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, if I can wait a month, that's wonderful. But I feel like really it's up to like when your partner's down for it as well.
But in your mind frame, when you start when you start dating with someone, do you try to make yourself wait because you are hypersexual? So like, do you try to give yourself a timeline or like?
I try to give myself a timeline of 1 month, and use other ways if needed.
During the 1 month?
Yes.
What other ways?
Oh, Bonnie.
Oh, like for yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, wait, what you doing?
I was like, Bonnie.
Oh my bad, because like when you said that, I was like, are we doing this together as a group project or is this a solo mission? So during that 1 month, you're taking care of yourself while they're waiting for you to take care of them.
Absolutely.
Got it. Boom. Thank you, 21.
Thank you.
I was like, wait, what other ways? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all trying to get crafty and nifty, and I don't know what's going on. I just wanted to know what's happening. Canna Curry said, I make them wait 6 months. How does that go for you, Canna? Bliss said, that's probably why I wait longer because I'm a kisser, more of a passionate person. Talk to me about it. Ace said, a month, that's 30 days. That's too long, Ace. Talk to me. Courtney, how you doing? Good morning.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, they're cute though.
Derek said a rose is still a rose, and it ain't the one that Luther Vandross was talking about. Y'all so
I just saw it too.
Ciao. Courtney, good morning. How you doing? How long between? Oh wait, we talking about the smacks. You here for the smacks, or you here for the date? What are we talking about?
Wait, ma'am, what?
Oh, you missed the last one. So we were just talking about how long you're willing to wait for the smacks. Are you willing to wait and how long? And then now we're switching over to how long between meeting and date.
I'm willing to wait 6-8 months. I got patience.
Okay.
However, with that being said, have I smashed the first night? Yes. That's here nor there. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I've got patience. I didn't say that wrong. No. Okay, so I met my dude off of TikTok. He came to the house.
I
less
know.
than 2 hours. Anyway, but I have definitely don't clap for that. That's anyway.
You said yes. You said y'all engaged.
Yeah.
Who am I to hate on y'all being engaged and getting ready to get married and you gave it up to him on the first day?
If I could give advice to somebody else, don't do that.
Oh.
Sit down somewhere.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I love
sit on
that.
your hands.
You know,
like my grandma used to say.
Better.
Yeah, my grandma would say, sit on your hands. Yeah.
So, all right. So talk to me. So how long between meeting and date one? How long are you willing for them to start the conversation about meeting up? How, like, what's that timeline for you? I know it's a bit different when you're doing online.
In a normal situation, maybe 6 to 8 months.
For the first date?
Yeah. No. I'm talking about like physical activity, but
I was asking you now. How long between meeting and date one?
Couple weeks. Cause that's nothing but going to a restaurant. You know what I mean? And I got a taser, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't go in blind. I don't go in blind. I don't know.
Let's go. What?
Like,
what is happening? What is happening out here in this dating world? I'm scared for me and y'all. What? Widow?
Child, listen. Hey.
What's going
Hey, good
on?
morning. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I just want to say I love your energy.
Thank you.
It's too silly in here. I love it.
Thank you. Yes, we're very unserious, but we have a good time. Talk to me. Where you from, actually?
Yes. I'm from Michigan, so big Midwest girl. Absolutely.
So talk to me. How long do you feel like you're willing to wait between meeting and date one? When should they be showing intentionality for the first date?
You might as well call me Samara from the ring because you got 7 days. You got 7 days, nigga. You got 7 days. For sure.
Yo, what? Even if it's an online dating situation, or is that a bit different?
I don't care what the arrangement is. I don't care if we met at the local bar. I don't care if we met online. I don't care what the situation is. You got 7 days, nigga, and the countdown starts now. For sure.
I'm afraid to ask you if you're willing to wait for the smacks, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm the one that put women should learn how to weaponize their box to get what they want. Yes, absolutely. Keep the legs closed. Weaponize it. Use it to your advantage because that's the value that they see in you. So if that's the value that they see in you, then you have to remove that off the table. You got to remove it off the table because you will see how far they're willing to crawl, beg, rob, and steal and unalive just to get access. So use that to your discretion, ladies.
Come on with it. Thank you, bro. Call him off his back. Come on with it. She said, lock it up. H. Brown, I thought you had left the room for that. I wish you was here for that. Fellas, I want to know. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Widow said, close it up, lock it up, make them wait for it. Let's go. Ride it out. Let's go. I know that's right in the chat. Country girl, I see you in the queue. If you're a new face to me, jump down in the comments. As long as I see you're a real person, you're able to come up. You ain't gotta throw me a galaxy unless you feel so moved. But yes, you're willing to come up and have some conversation with me. Lowland said, if any dude is willing to do all that for a used box, he down bad. You know what's so crazy, Lowland? Even though I definitely disagree with what you're saying, I would even let you come chat only because I really want to pick your brain. People think opposition. I don't run from opposition. I run right into it because I want to know exactly what you mean. But Chris Soul is in the house. Good morning. Talk to us.
Good morning. Good morning. It's too early to be going back and forth, damn it.
You know I don't want to go back and forth. I just like to go to the block, end of the street, and then maybe trust will hit the block. But I like to see what's going on down there.
You just in a damn cul-de-sac, so that's all that is. But I wanted to comment on what the young lady just said as far as holding out on sex. She has a point as far as holding it out because as men we'll do pretty much anything for some JJ. And any man that says he won't is a damn lie. Depending on what it is, I ain't doing everything. Will I wait? Yeah, I'll wait. But if I don't have to, I'm not. But on the other side of that, how many of women out here that just want smacks but won't admit to it?
Well, you know what? Actually, the crazy question I want to ask you is not crazy, but because I had this thought the other day. Men, I really want y'all to answer this for me in the chat. Do y'all really always want to take it, or y'all just be taking it because it's on the table? Have you ever experienced a time where y'all didn't really want it just yet, but she already was throwing it out and you was like, all right, whatever. And then after that, whatever you felt about that. Like, have you ever in your mind wanted to wait? EYS in the chat, perfect timing. Men, have y'all ever really wanted to wait and a woman was just like so forthcoming and you was like, well, damn, all right. But you ain't really want it for real.
Good morning, Mama Blunts. For me, I have done that before because I felt different at the time about that woman. So I did wait. Was it worth the wait? That's a different story in the conversation. But I mean, us men waiting,
that's what I want to know, Trust.
That says a lot about us. That shows that we have self-control. And honestly, I only can speak for me. It's not always about the sex. Sometimes it's about the companionship of that person.
So let me ask you. So Trust asked, and that's exactly what I wanted to ask. When a woman is so like, here, take it, just take it off me, here, and you was actually really wanting to get to know her, how did your feelings change about her after that happened? Like, did you want to pursue, or were you just like, too easy?
I mean, I want to say something, but I don't want to sound crazy, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
No, we gonna support you. Go ahead.
It's not. I've never been in a situation where, at the time, if I wanted it to go down, it didn't go down, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But
so if y'all hear that, ladies, if y'all ever get a chance with Chris, close them legs, lock it down, don't give it to him, ruin his statistic.
Wait, ruin my what?
Ruin the statistic. You said it's never a time that you wanted it that you didn't get it. So we gotta tell the ladies do the polar opposite.
That the polar opposite has happened.
Okay. And did she get more time?
Did she get more time?
Like did you invest more in her than you did in somebody that just gave it to you real quick?
And even at the time when we could have done something, we still didn't do anything. Like, the whole thing with me is when it comes to Smex, the older I get, I look at Smex in a different way. There's so many different things that comes with it, but the most powerful thing that you could do that while having Smex is manifest stuff. And if you're not going to manifest anything while you're having Smex, then what's the sense of having it? It's a whole nother, it's a whole nother part of.
Wait, you part of the belief of like, if I'm, I need to be thinking about the fact that I want you to do X, Y, Z.
Nah, it's not even about what I want that person to do. It's more so about what I want, and it's also about what they want. And if you combine your thoughts while you're having Smex, magnificent things can happen to either both of y'all at the same time or each individual person, depending on what you want to manifest.
All right, I'm gonna come back to you because I got more questions. Oh, my bad. And don't leave just yet because I need you to promote your live because I know you're going live today. Hold on. EYS, you are next. Give me 1 second because I had asked Lowland to come up. And I saw you follow me up. So you must like what you see. Lowland.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where you from?
I am from Mississippi, living in Texas.
Hold on. M-I, cricket letter I, Mississippi. Come on with it. All right, so I seen some opposing opinions down there. What's going on? What's your opinion? Talk to me.
Okay. All right. So if a dude is down, if he that down bad to where he'll rob, steal, and do other stuff just for the box, he down bad. And don't no woman want no dude like that. That's just.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead and block Libra. Go ahead, Libra. It was nice knowing you. Good morning, good night, good evening. Go ahead and block them. We don't play that up in here. I don't know who you. I know who you was talking to, but we don't do that. But go ahead, Lowland.
But yeah, and then I heard homie saying something about some manifesting while y'all doing it or something like that. And
yeah, talk to me. You know anything about that? What's that?
No, because I don't. Look here, man. Look, you like me, I like you. We gonna play with each other parts, and that's y'all. That's it. Let's stop with all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just look, we both grown. At least we're supposed to be. You know. Yeah, it don't take all that. Like I said, I'm 41 years old. At this point, we're not doing all that. We're not doing all that. Like,
so are you willing to wait or no?
It depends on whether or not you like this person or not. Because
if you like them, you're willing to wait.
For me, no. because y'all ought to have chemistry already. All this waiting and stuff. Like what you wait, because I can guarantee you, in most cases, nine times out of 10, if she know a dude that she really likes, she gonna give it to him. She not making him wait. She gonna make
you
him
should have
wait. She
been
don't
here
like it.
yesterday. Yesterday's topic, we had true or false. If she makes you wait, she doesn't like you.
I believe that. I believe in that gospel. Because here's the thing. I've and I'm not proud of this, but when I was younger, shoot, I could go. I think most of us remember Plenty of Fish. I don't know if that's still a thing. But
I'm just old enough to catch it. Go ahead.
Anyway, but you could meet somebody off of there, and I did same night. That's horrible. That is horrible. First night, just like that. Now, did I enjoy it? Of course. I mean, because I was young. Absolutely. Freshly divorced, you got there, and then this woman just give it up just like that? Absolutely. But as a grown person, and then I got 2 daughters, no, I don't think like that. Like, so, if you... Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So, just kind of like how when I asked Chris before, if a woman, if a woman wants to give it to you, you'll take it, but you don't necessarily want it that early. Because you just said, I don't really want to wait, but then you also said she gave it to me first night. That's diabolical. You didn't say diabolical, but that was what your mind said.
Yeah, so, yeah. Like, if for a woman to give it up just like that, I don't think that she really value her own self.
So you do want to wait. You just don't want to wait too long.
It's a mutual thing. If she willing to give it up, come on, let's go. It's gonna do it. But all this wait, like, what are you waiting for? Well, like, what else do you need to know?
We got what you waiting for. Sorry, too much TikTok.
But no, no, for real though. I mean, what exactly are you waiting for? What are we doing?
My thing is this. I think the difficult thing about what you said is this. You say if it's mutual, let's go ahead. But sometimes the energy feels like it's mutual. It's getting hot. We done did a couple kisses. We done did whatever. And now it's feeling like, ooh, like this feels right here. And they put that there. And then now you come with your 2 sides of the fence, because you're sitting on the fence right now in this opinion. No, not on the first night, but not on the 15th night either. Meet me somewhere around day 7, 8. It's like sometimes you feel like the energy is there and you just want to give into the energy, even though your better judgment might be telling you maybe let's make him wait a little bit longer. But now it's like, I don't know which side of the fence I'm going to sit on with Lowland, because Lowland doesn't know if you want to not wait or wait, just for real.
Well, people catching charges out here too. So that's another thing. Listen, over some box, I'm just not finna do it. Like, I'm just not.
Thank you, Lowland. Let's go. All
right, y'all.
I'm gonna follow you back, but let's go. I'm so weak. My thing is this, and that's why it's so hard that's why I always tell y'all, just do what y'all want to do. Because they don't even know what they want for real. That is a prime example of I don't even know what I want for real. Why she gave it to me on the first night, and then why she made me wait. Well, which one did you want to do? Either you want to be in the queue or you want to be seen right now. Which one is it? EYS, talk to me.
What up? What's going on?
I try to get the men up here so that the ladies can get unconfused, and all I'm getting is more confusion. Are you willing to wait for sex or not?
I dig it. But before I say something about that, it's gonna always be confusion because there's gonna be opposing sides.
Correct.
Men don't think like women and women don't think like men.
For sure.
So, but I see your chat draws a lot of immature people too. They don't understand what an opinion is.
So it's giving a bit of both. You know, I want to say it's 50-50. We got a good crew that.
No, I've seen it good. I've definitely I've seen some mature, but I've seen some people that don't understand what an opinion is.
Yeah, that's just TT. But let me ask you this one question first before you go in, because I know you're going to drive us. Have you ever been in a position where a girl is giving it to you and you more so were like willing and ready to wait, and you feel like it was kind of too soon, but hey, she's just giving it, so you took it? And how did that kind of change your mind frame about that girl? That girl. Sorry.
It's just it's gonna be different for each individual, man. But it's honestly depending on like how we met each other. A lot of things gonna be taken into account. How we met each other, where we met each other, what was the conversation based off of. Like it's gonna be based off of so many things. But if I approach a girl in a dating mind, basically I'm looking to like try to pursue her. Waiting, I don't mind waiting, but how long I'm gonna wait is what's gonna determine. Cause long story short, I had a girl I was interested in. I kind of got like a 2-week thing going. Like anything over 2 weeks is too long. You know what I'm saying? For me. So time had passed though, whatever. I kind of lost track of the days because I was talking to a couple other girls at the same time or whatever. I was dating. I was actually dating. So me and another girl kicked it off. I was doing my thing, but I was still chatting with the other girl. So time passed. She finally tossed it to me. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you waiting. And I was like, I wasn't waiting. You waited. I
You told her that?
Yeah.
Did she ask you what you meant by that?
No, she understood it.
Did she block you?
Nah, we ain't. It ain't really go nowhere from there. She still like texts me occasionally, like randomly, like you know what I'm saying. But other than that, no, nothing really came of it. But yeah, I'll wait. It just depends. Like, what is the situation? Like, I'll wait, and then some of them not. If I'm not pursuing like you as in a dating aspect, I'm not waiting long. Like, if I'm not pursuing dating aspect, you got like 2-3 days at the most. But it's like it's different. It's just different. Just what it is. It's just.
But what's your intentionality? What are you looking for right now?
Oh, I'm engaged right now. I'm just talking. I'm talking about the old Mr. Will. Like this is not the guy now. This is past. All this is past tense.
Did she make you wait?
Yeah, I can say yeah. Not long though.
Was it more than 2 weeks?
No, like 3 days.
3 days from the first date?
No, it wasn't 3 days from the first date. We talked for about a day or two, went to a date, and then after the date.
So y'all met online?
No, we met in person. We just was chatting.
Huh?
We met in person at the Pearl Street. Pearl Street is like a little gathering place, I guess, here where a lot of blue collar people go, and you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, but it's different. But I can tell you this in my past because it's gonna be a different experience for each man. The girls that I have gotten it from faster, I stayed around them longer, or we stayed together longer.
I'm tired. I'm freaking tired. Thank you,
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Like,
what? Ladies, I'm sorry. I be trying to have the men come up so hopefully they could unconfuse the chat, and all I see is confusion. Like, don't give it out too soon because I ain't gonna respect it. But you don't make me wait more than 3 days. The ones that made me wait 24 hours, they got more time out of you, more time out of me than anybody else. What are we out? This is why I'm saying this is why the ladies is losing their biscuits, because we don't know which way to turn at this point. Ace Brown said he got me. Unconfuse me. Chris, I got you. Ace Brown, go ahead. Unconfuse.
So the thing is, it's all about a vibe. It's all about if you're attracted to the person or not. If you're gelling with a person, then as I believe Chris said,
you're gelling. I'm sorry, I'm childish.
if if everything is going good, I believe Chris is the one that said it, then we're grown. It shouldn't be a time limit like, hey, tomorrow, what are you doing? Let's do this. It should be more so we're filling each other out. We're grown, we're adults, we know what's going on. However, I think, and someone in the chat said it, I think that when you start to say, well, I'm going to wait these amount of days, it's more of a control thing. You can control your own body, but to say to someone else, I'm going to control this, the way that this relationship is going or the way that this courtship is going, that's where a problem comes in. Because, Bunny, if you and I are out and you're sitting there saying, well, I'm going to make him wait because I want to see if he's interested. Okay, I can sit there and wait all I want. And then the day you give it to me, I can still walk away from you. Because I was never into you. I was into you for just that. That's all I wanted. But if I'm truly into if I'm truly into you, I'm not even paying attention to the amount of days that is going by. I'm into Bunny. I'm having great conversation with her. We're going out. We're enjoying each other's company. So I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh, it's been 30 days. When is this going to happen?" I'm not thinking about that. We're actually we're actually out and about and we're enjoying each other's company. So where you may say, well, normally I don't give it up early. You're like, I really like this guy. This guy really, he has a great intellectual conversation. He enjoys my company. I enjoy his company. He's not just, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You're not doing that. Now all of a sudden, oh shoot, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm ready to give him some. And that's it. So I think it's more so, and we have to be realistic. We're in 2026. There's more ways of being intimate than just that. FaceTime and different things like that. There's more ways. So I think it comes down to how you're vibing with the person.
So,
and she loves Pink said, that's right, Bay.
Yeah, you see my sis? I was like,
listen, you keep calling me Bay now. Let me tell you something. You keep painting on them walls, girl. Keep painting on them walls, girl. Keep painting on them walls, girl.
You gonna come through with the caulk. You understand? But let me ask you this. Well, Marla said in the comments, she said, well, should I give it out or not? She's confused. You see, y'all don't confuse the lady.
So here's the thing. If you are with the person and it's a mutual thing, then go ahead. No one should judge you for that, because we should be past those times of how you been doing it like that. So no, go ahead and do what you feel, but it shouldn't feel forced. It shouldn't feel forced. It shouldn't feel like a chore, and it damn sure shouldn't feel like I'm gonna wait till this day. Because trust me, if a guy only wants you for that, I don't care if you make him wait 120 days. On 121, he's out.
That part.
He's out. It don't matter how long you make him wait. There's some guys like EYS said, no, you was waiting. I was out here doing my thing. And now that I did it with you, bye. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But then you got somebody else that say, well, I was with her for 3 days. We did something. And next thing you know, we're getting married.
Yeah. Thank you, Ace. I love that. I appreciate that.
No problem.
And I see Bliss down in the comments saying the same thing that I always like to say. Do what you do. Do what you want to do. Bliss said, why do anything based on him? Do what you feel so it's no regrets. I think the conversation that we should have tomorrow, too, is kind of about the switch that happens. Because I know some people are concerned about the switch. Once you do it, right? That little thing in that mind that makes you kind of little like hyper fixated, like, okay, does he want me? Did he text me now? Oh, we did it last night. Did he text me by 9 o'clock? He always texts me at 9. Why he ain't FaceTime me? That switch that kind of goes off, that concern, is that there if you really did what you wanted to do, or did you do it just for pure satisfaction of them? And now you're kind of trying to gauge. I think that's a conversation in itself. But Chris, go ahead.
So kind of to what you just said, I don't think sex even matters. I think if that person is like that, if they are hyper dependent on somebody else, or anything of the sort, they're going to be like that even after the first phone conversation, if the phone conversation hits them in a way that they feel comfortable. But my question to the ladies is, have y'all ever met a man that made y'all wait? And if he did, would y'all wait?
Ladies, Chris's question to the chat is: have you ever met a man that will make y'all wait? And if he did, would you wait? I have never met a man that intentionally told me he's trying to wait. No, I never came across it.
Okay.
And if I did, would I wait? Yes. Only because I am mentally stimulated. However, will it be a hard wait? Yes. Because I know that if he's pouring into me, conversationally, we're having a good time, like I will literally be here with my legs like this at all times. But I would be willing to wait. I would be a little fearful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very honest. I would hope that I'm waiting for the grand slam. And not the shrimp pasta.
This is not a tennis match, but but
I'm just saying. I think it's scary.
Why is it scary?
Do we get a print?
But why is it scary though?
Because are we talking about Long John Silver? Or are we talking about Bubba Shrimp? Or are we talking about and at our age? The also fear that comes into contact is I need to see the medicine the cabinet. Are we talking blue pill? Are we talking
what? Wait, you want to see? Hold on. So you want to see the cabinet to see if he's taking something?
Yeah.
Why would you think he was taking something?
At this age, ED. And I always try to have this conversation because people are not being honest about the fact that ED is an epidemic and people are not talking about it enough at all. Yes, the ability for men to make that thing rise is becoming an issue. And I believe it's the food. Yes, I believe it's the lifestyle. I do believe it's the food. I do believe a lot of people have diabetes that is undiagnosed because diabetes can cause nerve damage down to their member, and people are not talking about it enough. And men are not talking about enough stress. Yes, Bliss. Stress is happening. We live in a stressful society. People are not talking about ED enough because men will only say to themselves, this doesn't happen to me usually. I'm probably just nervous. You're a beautiful girl.
Hold on.
This doesn't happen to me.
Hold on. So this where an immediate conversation needs to be had about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And what you just said as far as ED, stress for us, and performing at work and doing this and doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So in that situation, women want us, and our duty is to provide, right?
Mm-hmm. One of your duties, and provide in many ways, not just financially. Uh-huh.
Okay, correct, absolutely. Uh-huh. So then, in that situation, is it safe to say that sometimes our stress is induced by women? I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just asking a question because there's a lot of caveats to the whole situation as far as ED is concerned, as far as us making sure that we're providing, and like you said, not just in a financial situation, but where does the balance come into play at? Where we can, and also lifestyle. Where's the middle part?
So, do I believe that men have an unfair? I'm not going to say unfair.
No, you know.
I know what you're asking me. Let me say this. Do I think that providing, being the head of a household is a stressful job? Yes.
So hold on, buddy. I'm sorry. Men tears over ice, whatever that is. I'm not blaming women. That was a question, my friend. See, and I'm not making it about men and women. I'm just asking a question so there's clarity for everybody that's involved in the situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my thing is this: do I feel like providing is a stressful thing? Yes. Do I feel like that providing those provisions can cause stress that may make your member not work or like may affect the SMEX? It can. But I do think it also takes into account how that man feels about providing. Is that a sense of pride, or does he feel like he's going to active duty every day? Does he feel like he's doing it because he has to or because he wants to? And I feel like that's where the difference comes into play, and the stress level about it. Does it make me feel filled with pride when I get up out this bed and go head to it for me and my family? Versus I'm just doing what I got to do because of this person. And I think also depending on the person that you chose to be your partner will kind of also talk about how that makes you feel. If I love this person down and I want to provide this life for them, it will give me nothing but joy. Yes, we'll still have headaches. I'm never going to say there's not going to be rain in the relationship. But if I absolutely love this person, I want to provide this life for them, and it gives me joy to do so, it should not be a stress level that makes you affect your member. But I think a lot of men settle a lot. I don't see men talk about how much they settle.
Settle in what way?
Settle for people that they don't really want to be with. Settle for the person that they feel like, okay, it makes sense to be with. And then they wake up unhappy and then they just keep chugging along. And now when you chug and choo, you don't want to come home and sleep with this person because, and that's they say, and they sacrifice. They call it a sacrifice, but it actually is a settlement. And I don't think men are very honest about that. And then that's why you're stressed about it, because you're not happy. But instead of prioritizing your happiness, you just do the thing that sounds right. And I think that's why men and women clash a lot, because we don't want to do the thing that sounds right for way too long. And men are willing to do the thing that sounds right for too long.
I would have to agree with you. I feel like we all settle at some point to have that companionship, to have that someone that they can call their own. And like you just said, if you're settling, you're in a place and you're in a space where you do not want to feel. I mean, you're in a place or a space that is not suitable for your mental. So then your mental starts to switch and go in different directions, whether that's cheating, whether that is working extra hours so you don't have to come home or you don't have to talk to this person. I feel like it's a lot to do with that. And I think Derek Derek the coach will be a good candidate to be a part of this conversation as well. But I'm not gonna hold up too much more time, Bunny. I know you got your thing to do. I'm getting ready for work.
Go ahead, promote your live. But before he promotes his live, I want to ask y'all this, because they say women emotionally cheat more than men. I want to argue the fact that I think men emotionally cheat more than women.
All right, so how about this? I'm gonna let you finish your thought. How about this? We can have this conversation tonight.
Okay, let's do it. Go ahead and promote that live. Let them know when you're going live. Go ahead.
Tonight, y'all, please join me, and I promise y'all I'm going live tonight. I have a short day today. My day yesterday was crazy. But anyway, tonight at 7 p.m. sharp. So Speak What You Seek Live presents Soulful Dialogue Airlines, where we take your soul to another altitude. Just come join us. We're going to talk about this emotional cheating, men, not even men versus women, but who emotionally cheats more. Let's have that tonight, 7 p.m. If you're not following, please tap that follow button and let's have some fun, Bunny. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Everybody in the chat, love on somebody today, call somebody, text them, let them know that you're thinking about them. Everybody.
I think that men emotionally cheat more than women. Why? I think they tend to get on that phone. I think they tend to get in them DMs. I think they tend to get on that dating site, fully married. And they've been so devalued or felt so devalued at home and have built up so much contempt in their households, and people are not respecting one each other in their households. However, they're not willing to leave because they have become the provider of this family, and it looks good, but it doesn't feel good no more. Now, I feel like they will delve themselves into these emotional relationships where they're just chatting with somebody. They'll drag it out. They may not meet up with them for a long time and just have these conversations. And no, I'm not married. No, I'm not in a relationship. Or, oh, yeah, I live with somebody, but it ain't been like that in years. And you make me feel like a man. You make me feel alive. She doesn't do this for me. And they'll just eat and take and draw out of you. And then ladies, we look at ourselves and we're like, well, damn. He never asked for anything from me. He never took anything from me physically. He never took the box. He never took nothing. But he sat there and vampired and sucked all of your energy out of you. And they will do it. And you'll be confused to be like, well, he never asked anything of me sexually. He must really like me. Or he's just taking what he needs to make himself feel like a man. Absolute. Talk to me.
Salute the chat. What up, Rabbit? How we doing?
What's going on? How you
Ain't
feeling? I
nothing.
haven't
Talk
seen you
to
in a
me.
minute.
Everything is everything. Can't complain. What it look like?
Well, I mean, we were chatting a little filter fishing here this morning. We were just talking about, are you willing to? Well, so let me ask you this, because I already know you're happily in a situation. However, before you got there, right? Have you ever been in a situation where a woman was willing to give it up to you, and you was actually kind of like, I was going to wait a little bit, and did you take it, and did it make you feel differently about her? Like, dang, she should have gave me a little time, like, or how do you feel about that? The waiting game in the dating phase.
But it was just whatever the game's engagement was. So we was chilling, whatever, relax, whatever, and it just happened. It happened. I won't care if it was the first date, the first hour, the first 24 next week. It wouldn't really matter to me.
Come on with it, absolutely. Finally, a straight answer. Now we had a couple good straight answers in here because some of the men. One man came in here and was like, "Listen, I'm engaged and she only made me wait 3 days." He said she made me wait, and I said, "How long?" He said 3 days. Like, oh.
And the other thing for me personally, if my Mister wasn't happening, that was my spidey sister said that's the box I don't want. Word is wrong. Like we don't know something wrong. You feel me? Yeah.
Come on with
something
it.
Wrong.
Absolute. Let's go. You just came up to talk.
No, I'm here with you. I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
But like I said, that waiting smacks a long time. You ain't gotta wait. Whatever y'all vibing. Like I said, it could be the first 48, the hour, 2 days, whatever.
Let's go.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Thank you, absolute. Katie said, "Good answer." We about to get up out of here, y'all. It's 7:20. Y'all know I ain't supposed to be up here this long. Let me see who this is. She might have left already. Whenever it's a new person that requests up, they be out of here. Ebby, you late. You late. He said, "What's Smex?" Smex is take out the M, Stinky. It's TikTok jargon. Love you too, 21. I see you down there. All right, let me see. I'm going to get my last couple of faces, and we out of here. Thank y'all for joining up with me. I appreciate y'all. What happened, Wyatt? What you smiling for?
Take out the M, Stinky is crazy.
Stink. Take out the M, Stink. Cat Mama said, Bunny be one of those creators that go live all day. Yo, I wish. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I be seeing... So I'm actually... This morning I was talking ish in the mirror because there is a live creator right now that does have the ability to go live all day, and she steals my topics. And since if you out there, you're welcome. She takes all my topics. I see her in here sometimes. She never leaves a comment. She never comes up. She never does anything. But baby, one thing about difference between you and I is that you sit up on the camera and like this, and I sit up on the camera and I talk to the people. The longevity, you'll see the longevity, okay? It's going to take us in two different directions. You can keep being on my block, but baby, we going in two different directions. Trust me, we going to hit a fork, honey, and you're not going to be sure which way to go. And by the time that you try to look at me for direction, you'll be blocked. I don't mind sharing. You see what Chris did? He came in here and said, let's piggyback. Let's talk later. Let's do it. I don't mind having motion. This is a $1 billion business we're all dipping into. There's billions of people on TT. I don't mind sharing. I do the family thing. You go live, I go live. You say I'm going live, share your live with me. I'm coming on with you. We could all share. But to come up here and lurk is just the weirdest thing. And just know that I see you. Pookie butt. No, we not at war, Violet. We not at war. But I'm all about real. I'm all about real. Wyatt, where did you go? And don't you bring that cat back over here.
No, I'm not.
You better not. What's up? What you coming to close the chat out with? It's only one Bunny. Where Bunny goes live and we lit. Come on, Remain. Let's go. What happened, Wyatt, before we get up out of here?
So now I really want to know who that person is, so you should text me if you want. But I was going to tell
you who it is. You're going to be like, what?
Yeah, and I wouldn't... It's not to like tell everyone else or do anything. I just want to know so that I'm not like watching her.
Oh, trust me, I know you don't.
But
I know you don't.
I was gonna say I would be willing to wait But it's definitely not like a timeline thing. Like I was agreeing with what everyone else was saying, like waiting as in like you're just going with the flow and like it happens when it happens because it feels right and like you know that you both want it, but not necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna wait 18 days before me and this person do this thing. Mm-hmm. But if they were like really like if they were like, oh, I just want to take things slow, I feel like that's kind of the same thing, but could be different. I would also be down for that. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not going to be like, well, if we can't, do the thing and by like week 5, then I'm kind of out of here. I wouldn't. That wouldn't necessarily be my response.
The question I should have asked at the height of the chat was this: do you feel like it should be hey, let's go, Marla, that's so cute. I'm such a child. Do you guys just feel like it should be an unspoken thing? If you want someone to wait, do you feel like if they want you to wait, should it just be an unspoken mental thing and not so much a conversation? Like, do you feel like it should just be like, okay, like, do you feel like that's what adds to like the weirdness of it is talking about it? Hey, I'm waiting 32 days and 16 nights. Like, or do you feel like, it's just better to be like, I got a timeline in my head and we're just going to see how this rocks?
The latter.
Yeah, right? Like the talking about it is kind of what makes it crazy. Go ahead, Wyatt. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, Kitty said always communicate. Go ahead, Grace. And she loves will be the one to take us out today. Go ahead, Grace. Wanted to talk to us. Swint P said women will want to talk about it so you don't even hold on. Women will want to talk about it so you don't even end up in a situation. So I think it's two parts. Everything has a yes and a no, right? Some people feel like don't divulge too much information because people will be taking notes. What do robbers do? Scope the scene, right? Just same thing with people that go into situations trying to do things for their benefit. They will scope the scene. The information you give them, sometimes they will mirror it back to you. So how much information should you be divulging that you don't want to be used against you, right? And then at the same time, so even if I say, oh, I want to wait, and I tell my partner, oh, I want to wait, a timer might go off in their head if they're having they're not really invested, right? They might be like, okay, she said 60 days. It ain't cool. Let me see if I can break it. Or let me see if I could just make it and take it. So I guess it's like, you want to be transparent, but do you want to be, But go ahead, Grace. Talk to me.
I'm all about the build-up, and if the gentleman sets emotional safety for me to go forward, for me to put out. But optimally, I feel that both parties supposed to want each other the same, because that will compel each other to want to grab each other. You want, if the heat is there, step into the fire.
Moment. Sorry.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Thank you, Grace. Have you ever, before I let you down, have you ever met a man that has asked you to wait?
Not verbally, which was good restraint for me. But it was trash anyway. But
see, we won't have to talk about this tomorrow. Come on, Grace. You will take us out. Discussion with D. How dare you show up to class at 7:25 and now you requesting to come up? Y'all got some nerve. Go ahead, she loves.
So I want to make a comment on what somebody that came up a while ago, and he said something along the lines of like, a woman wanting to give it up so fast is scary, and I believe so. But I would, and then he said something about a charge or something. So I would open my mind because I'm raising a son, so I will open his mind to like dive into a woman that is that way, because there could be signs of SA in her past. So if she's hyper like that in that sense, I would venture him to like, take it easy, tread light with that type of woman. So I would like to have people think about that as well. And then I want to make a comment on somebody else saying like a man that will wait. I think that's so attractive. A man wanting to wait, that's not attractive, because I love me a challenge. I'm gonna find a way to get in them drawers. You hear me? So I love me a good challenge. I'm gonna find a way. Because Why not? Men do it too. Like, why not? I'm sorry, why not?
And you know what? She loves. I'm not mad at you because all I really want is for more people that think just like you to come and tell us that. Because I just love people that are honest. Honestly,
yeah, I'm honest to a fault. Because who gonna kill me?
Ace in here throwing his boxers at the screen. Let me tell y'all something. This was the best live in a while. We had a speed dating segment. Ace in here throwing his drawers at the screen. She over here throwing her drawers at the screen. He's saying if you get on the back of the bike, you have to get on the top of the on the back of the bike, on top of the mic.
Too crazy.
Wait, it's me setting up booty calls for other people. Oh man, what about me? Let's go. Katie, you the last one. Who is in the queue?
Good morning.
I
love what She Loves Pink just said, because the person that made me wait, I tried any and everything, and that man would not budge. That man would not break. And all it did was build the attraction. Right? And we did wait, because one night I remember we went out, I was super tipsy. I was trying everything. He had such self-restraint. I wondered if he was really, up and up. But he became my first love. I've spoken about him before. He delivered and then some. So it was just, and to this day we're friends. We can still keep it cool. But he just had that much self-restraint and respect for me. He's like, nah, it wasn't too soon, but I just wanted to wait it out to make sure. Like, it wasn't just physical. So I respected him for that.
Question tomorrow. Have y'all ever waited for the trash? Did y'all ever wait and it was trash? Don't tell me now. Tell me tomorrow. Thank you, Katie. Let's go. Thank you, Wyatt. Let's go. Where my glasses at? Get my glasses. See? Destiny, I know you are smart, wise beyond your years. Go ahead and take us up out of here. You the last one.
Thank you. I would say, I don't love waiting. I think that sex and intimacy should come naturally. But I will say that I've respected men more when they learn how to pace it out. Sometimes when you give it out, then either that's all they wanted or they want it every time. And I do think men were like, even in marriages, they're like, I should be able to get it whenever I want it. I respect men who let's get it. Let's do it how we do. And then next 3-4 dates, next couple times we see each other, you like, no, I'm cool. Let's wait till let's build the chemistry back up. To me, that to me is very attractive when a man can pace himself and can give it out at a consistent, healthy way while also still getting to know you. I think to me, you should build that intimacy, but learn how to pace it. I think that's what will make a lasting relationship.
Let's go, Destiny. I believe, and she came in and shut it down just like I said she would. Let's go. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. There were so many boards we didn't even get to. We're going to have to continue some great conversation tomorrow. Come join me. My name is Bunny. If it's your first time sliding by, I do this each and every morning at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. on Saturdays and some Sundays. Thank y'all for all y'all gifts. Y'all really lit it up today. Oh, it's going to be a good old giveaway Friday. Y'all later. I wish I could go live with y'all all day, but I gotta go be responsible. Love y'all. Have a blessed and amazing